Hey guys, Harley here from Cycling Harley. Just the last part of the gravel bike build. The part that I haven't got to is the tubeless sealant and running tubeless tyres. The stuff has just arrived. I'm going to just show you a little bit about the product that I used, and then we'll do a quick run through and attempt to fill the tyres with sealant and get them on the bike without spilling it everywhere. Tubeless is, obviously there's no tube inside it, so it's tubeless, and the benefits of that are you can run lower pressures, but you can also, if you'd ever get a puncture, put this sealant in there. With the centrifugal force of the tyre going around, the sealant hits where the puncture is and seals it. So guys that I ride with on the road froth over it. They think it's amazing, and like anyone who hasn't tried it is sort of a bit skeptical. So I haven't done it on my road tyres, but this is the gravel build, and I've been told by everyone it's essential. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. This is the product that I've got. This is the Silca Ultimate Tubeless Sealant. Now, the Silca stuff, I got onto this guy because of the waxing the chain. They make a fantastic wax blend, and I was just following the guy that does it from Silca, and I saw this sealant, and there was a guy there drilling holes into his tire.
Next up, we have a nail. Now we've got a bigger nail. We've got a very sharp object. 6 mil sharp object. Next, we've got a drill bit.
Haven't tried it yet, but that's the product there. The other really cool thing which I've been following is when we smash a bike up or wheels or what have you, carbon is just discarded and thrown into waste. These guys actually recycle old bikes and carbon wheels, and there's fragments of that in the actual sealant. Instead of it being bits of fiberglass, they've actually used carbon, so they're starting to recycle, which is one step in the right direction for all the thousands of bikes that have taken up landfill. So this is the stuff. Wish me luck.
So we're just taking the gears down to the lowest possible gear, just to take the wheel off, because we're going to put the sealant into this back wheel. Just letting out the air now. So this has got a valve in it, and I've done one ride with the valve in, so it's almost sort of seated it a little bit, probably more than a fresh tyre, but just take that off, get rid of the old rubber tube. So now we're just using 60 mil of sealant. It says to use 40 on the Bontrager website. I was told by a mechanic to use another 10 mil, and on the Silca it says to use 80 mil. So I'm just going for 60 here. This is the tubeless valve which goes in. That there is the valve core, and then you've got a washer and a grommet, which are imperative to go back on with tubeless. You don't need to use them with tubes, but with tubeless, essential. Just doing up that rubber grommet and the washer. There we go, we're pouring in the sealant. Valve is up the top. Doesn't matter if you make too much mess. If you spill some, just put some more in. It's no big deal. Just try not to spill it, just so you don't have to run through your sealant too quickly, I guess. So then we're just putting the tyre on, and as you get to the bottom, you flip the tyre up so that the sealant goes down to the side that's already sealed, if you like, just roughly. So little bits coming out there, no big deal. Flip it over. It's gone down to the bottom of the wheel now where the Bontrager sign is, and then you flick it back over with the valve at the top. And that's it. So now this is the hard part. So just pumping it up, it's not sealing, like it's not going up. So I'm only trying to put 40 psi in. I'm at 20 psi and just in, out, nothing's really working. So just trying to turn it around now to get the sealant sort of through there. Now, I would have thought having the already been sealed with the valve in it, that the tyre would have been seated a little bit better than it was. This is just taking a little bit longer than I thought. The sealant is just doing the job of actually, sealing the gaps basically, which is really, really good. I just spoke to a mechanic mate of mine who obviously does this for a living and actually knows what he's doing. And he just mentioned that, look, if a little bit of sealant comes around the sides and it does, help to form a seal around the tyre and the rim, don't worry about it too much, but just realise that you've used some of your sealant, so you may need to do a top up, just so that when you do hit a puncture, you've actually got some sealant that will actually fill the gap. So just trying it now with the valve at the top, see if that makes a difference. Nah, it's still bubbling away. Hear it bubbling, or that's the air coming out and the sealant trying to fill the gaps. You can see it all coming out down the bottom there. If it's sealed and it holds, I'm cool with that. May need to use a bit more sealant, but look, as a first attempt, it's starting to work. So putting the wheel back on, guys, this is brand new to me, so please leave some comments below if you're a seasoned pro at it or whatever, better than me. I really appreciate the advice. Just let us know what you think. It seems like it's sealing pretty well. I'm happy with it so far. I'll see how it goes, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.